Positives. Found a really nice lookout. Negatives. It's a straight drop down cliff to get to the beach we wanted to go to. Not looking good.
If you're new around here, we're Jordan and Emily, a couple who have been travelling the world full-time since March. A few weeks ago, we made our way into Turkey, where we've seen some incredible ancient sites, eaten way too much delicious food, and even checked off 2 major bucket list items. After exploring the hidden side of Pamukkale, we said goodbye to our rental car, caught a bus from Izmir to Kaş, and may have gotten a bit more than we bargained for. Good morning from the tiny, beautiful and colourful town of Kaş, Turkey.
We are staying farther up the hills of Kaş on a section of a hike called the Lycian Way. Means we do have a 40-minute hike into town. Luckily, it is all downhill.
The plan for today is to see some ancient ruins, some Lycian tombs that are like built into the wall somehow, and then later this afternoon we want to go on a hike that takes you to a beach that you cannot get to with cars. Yep. Like physically you can't drive there, you have to hike there.
It's hike or boats, that's it.
I'm so excited.
Also, we're joined by some puppies.
We have named them Spuds Nails for some reason. And what's the big boy's name?
I don't know, big boy's not bad.
Big boy Boris is what I always go for when they're big ones. We had heard that Kaş was described as paradise in Turkey or paradise in Antalya, so the expectations of this place were like through the roof, and somehow it has lived up to it. The water is crystal clear, all the restaurants are lying on the ocean front, so you would have these amazing views. For somewhere we had massive expectations for, it is incredibly beautiful and peaceful, and I love it.
So we decided to come to Kaş because of everything we saw online and read online about how beautiful it is. But there's another reason why we wanted to come here. We wanted to spend more of our time here as a bit of a workation. So we elected to stay a little bit further away from the city, up the hill, in somewhere that would be more peaceful and quiet, with, not to mention, the best view from a balcony I have had probably ever.
It is incredible. Waking up to sunrise there and watching the sunset is just the best.
But now we come into town and it's kind of just as peaceful. It's kind of just as quiet. I know it is off season and a lot of the time here people are going on scuba dives and like snorkeling trips and going to other islands, but it seems like a bit sleepy here at this time.
It would be crazy in summer. It would be beautiful. All the swimming in the crystal clear. I can't get over how clear the water is. It's so crystal clear.
It really is paradise in Antalya.
So not only is there heaps of different boats for boat tours, snorkeling, island hopping things, there's also ferries here that will take you from Turkey to Greece, because Greece is literally right there. Probably like a half-hour ferry away. That's crazy. So hungry.
We've only just gotten into town, but hunger has taken over. Love to get something to eat, maybe a coffee.
The hope was to find a simit and coffee. Instead, we found a simit and a brownie cookies. Teşekkürler. Yes. The plan is to devour these and then head to the ancient ruins, which are only like a 5-minute walk from town. That is honestly like a brownie and a cookie. Had a beautiful, delicious baby. walnuts? Oh, a bit more of a treat than a simmet. If you're here, get the brownie cookie. We have made it to the Antiphellos Theatre, which is only like a 10-minute walk from Cash City Centre. Definitely the smallest of the amphitheatres we've seen in the last couple of days, but still really cool that it's this close to the city. Cat. Oh.
So easily distracted. It's probably one of the main sites to see in Cash, so it gets quite busy. But it's quite big too.
And it has amazing views of the city and the ocean and Greece and cats. Now we are going to the Lycian Tombs, which are tombs that have been built into the rock face.
So again, not to get too travel guidey, but these Lycian tombs belong to the Lycian civilization, which used to run pretty much along the coast of what is Turkey today, from the Mulia region all the way to the Antalya region, many BCs ago. I think it was like 15 or 14th century BC. And through the area changing hands again and again over the centuries, they kind of just dissipated as a civilization. But they left behind some pretty cool stuff. Whoa. Somebody's had fires in there.
Really?
Yeah. Nothing but a good view.
That was a pretty good hike between getting to Cash and going to the Lycian Tombs, and it's not even the main hike we want to do. We're going there now. Luckily, our Airbnb is halfway between Cash and the beach we want to go to, so this hike is cut in half. We only have a half hour to get there.
And we got to change our clothes. I'm so glad we got to change. It is hot. We just looked at the map and it looks like you float from the road to the beach. We have no idea what that's gonna look like. Guess we'll see when we get there. So we reached the point that Google told us to come to, and we were getting pretty confident because we thought we were on this red line here, and we would just be able to loop around and get to our destination, which is here. But when I opened it in a hiking map, we're all the way over here near this antenna. So we're gonna try and go through the bush for a little bit to meet this road to then be on the correct trail. Don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll try.
I'm really kind of scared. We're literally about to walk through bushes and trees.
Positives. Found a really nice lookout. Negatives. It's a straight drop down cliff to get to the beach we wanted to go to. Not looking good. We are turning around. Doesn't always go to plan.
Okay, take two. When we were looking at the trailhead on the new map we have, we thought this was the road. Turns out it's actually like a 20-minute walk down the street passed our Airbnb, so we're gonna try. It looks like there's a connection, but it could just be a levitation that Google wants us to do again, which did not work well last time. It should be just there.
Once more into the bridge.
We're still not 100% sure because Maps isn't loading, but we just walked past 2 people. That has to be a good sign.
Hey, what does that mean?
That means we are on the trail. Hopefully going the right way. Oh my gosh. So close but so far. That's the beach we're trying to get to. Blood, sweat and tears went into this hike. And annoyingly, for some reason, even though we knew we were hiking to a beach, neither of us were bathers or swimmers. I'm so tired. It's so nice laying down on these lounges after that huge hike. Still very tempted to jump in the water, but at the very least we need some water and or beer.
That was a shambles, but we got there. Really expensive. If you're coming here, try not to buy anything. Bring it with you. Picnic time. That hike was really hard and we have to do it again, but going back up the hill, I know exactly where I want to finish the day.
Way back is always so much better, and it's always in a way you don't expect, isn't it? Yeah, so it is so much better.